Howdy cowdies. Weekly walkabout the collector. We've been bloody busy again. Heaps of stuff. Lots of nice things. Ripping old cherry toothpaste pot. He's a ripper. There's a little bit of damage on the base of it, but the lid's pretty good. Nice hallmark sterling silver frame. Lovely little set there of the sterling silver Quaker seal end teaspoons. Continental silver little bonbons. Little pair of vintage men's specs with the, I think, 9 carat gold little nose piece. And a nice tourmaline stone in that box there with a little insurance valuation front with it. It looks to be pretty old. And that's a lovely bit, little Victorian, little glass sort of paperweight. It's on a little marble stand, but there is damage on the stand. But the little ball's really nice. It's like flash cut, and then it's sort of like mirrored inside. So I don't know if they've sort of splashed some mercury around inside there or painted some on inside or something. It's just quite nice. Some lovely sort of Art Deco Bakelite and Lucite jewellery boxes and little sort of bits and hairpins and lipstick cases. Little boxed matchbox die casts over the back and some amber and silver jewellery. It's a nice big Japanese Tansu cabinet with 2 big sliding doors that go across the front and all the internal other drawers and cupboard space and stuff like that. Collection of chairs, we've got those 2, we've got the commode, we've got the spade back and a nice little pair of these little shield back ones, but you can see one of them, the leg is off, but it's a nice little group. Here's a sweet little mirror as well, apart from the bastard in it. And here's a nice little 1930s little record cabinet. A little cutie. Good little thing. Some nice decorative prints, paintings with this nice big Barbara Beasley Southgate watercolour. Alright, classical prints. Some big sort of decorative modern oil paintings. This big one of the hands holding the rock. And this street scene's pretty cool as well. Got some great men's clothing. There's some cool old lightning bolt surf shirts in amongst here and parachute tracksuits. And this cool old Tea Time Wangaratta 1989. Great old t-shirt. There's just some cool stuff in there. Nice big lot of linen and napery and stuff with some little embroidered birdies. Nice collection of rugs and blankets. Tools and things. 4 boxes of stuff. EP, there's oil lamps in there. There's crystal glass pewter, big Victorian glass shade. Alright. And this is all sort of phone parts, radio parts, gramophone parts. Oil lamp chimneys and shades. There's some good books in amongst here. Tolkien. And then some Warhammer 40,000 as well. And a box of cassette tapes. Games. There's an old electronic chess set. These are really cool models. I know you can't see them, but that's an old Wellington. And whoever's made these has done a really good job. And an old Beaufighter, Night Fighter. That's quite appropriate. Painted black. You can see it even less. Some nice photograph albums in there. Little Fowlerware pot to go with them. Weber Baby-Q barbecue. 2 boxes of stuff, some Carltonware. Another good big lot of CDs, heaps of promotional stuff. Singles, albums, John Butler Trio, Pink Floyd. Japanese edition of Spice Girls, Prince. Heaps of good stuff. Nick Cave and Shane McGowan. There you go, the Pogues, Hendrix, Queen. There's all sorts of good gear in there. Another nice big banquet lamp. And you've got your choice of an oil burner or an electrified one to go in it. A little lot of retro-y gear, a couple of Ella-style lamps, and some other stuff. Victorian oil lamp parts and other things. You've got some nice bases in there. This little Great Western Railway little spring-loaded candlestick's really nice. This big shade has got a bit of a crack in it. You can just see it just there, which is a bit of a bugger. This is another nice little boxlet with some nice EP, a little Seiko clock, a big brass oil lamp from Saudi Arabia, little white metal rickshaw, little cruet stand. All right, good lot of records, including the Great Space Coaster. Climb Aboard. There's other good stuff in there. A bit of Pavlov's Dog, Popular Computer. I don't know who those guys are. Also Elvis, Pogo. Another nice lot. These are all Victorian oil lamp fonts or bowls. You got bases there as well and shades, all coloured glass. Another nice big lot of cutlery with all these pairs of servers. All right, little lot of ephemera. This is a good little group lot with some bottle openers, door knockers, candle stuffers and an ashtray. Another nice little group lot with a lovely little World War II trench art bullet-shaped cigarette lighter. Some more good photographs and postcards. Another nice little group lot with rouge pots and trinket boxes and buttons and gloves and things. This is all damaged Bendigo pottery. The frog is fantastic, but you can see he's got a crack through the base there. But he is just great. The other bits have got a little hairline crack or a chip or something like that in them. And the whirligig. This thing is fantastic. It's about 1880, something like that. Missing one prop. All right. But the little bloke's just sort of half hanging on to his little turner on the back here as well. Just needs a little bit of work. It's got the nice base for it to stand on also. It's just a fantastic thing. You're not going to see too many of those sort of things floating around. More pictures and prints and stuff. And there's boxes of stuff down the back. Nice big lot there of all the stoneware. And then you got more oil lamp parts in that box, lot 44, and some nice light shades. All right. Nice big sort of 50s print there with a box of paintings, unframed ones. Kind of like this little nude. She's pretty sweet. There's a bit of damage you can see. And that abstract is an absolute little ripper. Some of the landscapes are signed A. Stoller. All right. These ones are unsigned. Little abstract's fantastic. And the nude's quite nice too. Nice big lot of crystal and glassware. Some lamps, candlesticks, lamp shades. Another big group lot, baseball gloves and leather bags and quality china and a few skulls. Noritake tea set there with some other nice glass, crystal and other stuff. This is a good box of mixed items. You've got this lovely box and a nice little label inside telling us who made it. There we go. Harry Schrapper. Just really nice little Australian sort of almost probably native timbers. And then you got some little men's accessories and nice bits of Victorian and art glass. And then there's other bits, old telephone earpieces and a big padlock with a key that doesn't quite work it. Big foundry mould mirror and another mirror with a convex glass with someone stuck a bit of zebra, sort of faux zebra fur around the frame. Some Tantalus stands. One of them's got a little bottle in it because it's locked and we can't get it out. But it's a little presentation. Hamilton Picnic Race Club. The Dundas Stakes won by H.V. McLeod's Elbro 1912, ridden by the owner. They're just nice things. And they're probably like Walker and Hall. They're good quality stuff. Big lot of sort of mixed items. There's heaps of good audio, microphones, a big piano accordion. Some nice fireboxes. These pretty cool. A big light up arrow. Just needs a couple of bits of sort of white perspex cut. Some more nice EP&S, more oil lamp stuff. All right. Another reproduction oil lamp, nice little lot of Bendigo. And these are nice Bendigo little crock pots. A little bit of damage here and there, but they're pretty cool. You don't see them every day. Nice big lot. All the china and all the classical, I think it's probably King's pattern cutlery. Another nice big mixed lot of pottery and other items. All Victorian, this nice little part sort of tea and coffee set with some nice terrines and other sort of cheese dishes and things. Another nice collection of EP&S. Another nice group lot of sort of oil lamps and burners. Big lot of games. Another big lot of Bendigo pottery. Some more Tantalus stands. Another banquet lamp with another nice frosted glass light fitting and this unusual big brass sort of enamelled underneath light shade. These are a nice lot pair of the classical framed Cupid Awake and Cupid Asleeps. One of them's got the broken glass. But we've got another nice big convex glass mirror, frame and a mirror as well. All right, what else have we got? Trivet stands and others. Other nice little mixed collection of china. Other nice group lot of all the Victorian sort of lamp light shades. Nice little collection with tobacco jars. This Dalton one's a ripper. There is damage on the lid. Old Laurel kerosene bottle. This is a cool old, I think, tram or train ticket box. All right. Footy gear with the Richmond boot decanter. Another nice lot of china. You got Dalton, Worcester, Belique, Carlton ware. This is a good lot of all music ephemera. There's old charts and things like that from the 1950s, record catalogues, things like that, Decca, other sort of labels. Then we've got some nice paintings this week. Little Alan Grosvenor oil, Perisher. This is an interesting bit. The cows, the prize cattle, which is signed Townsend and dated 87. Pretty cool. Ron Marshall, really nice big watercolour. I'm pretty sure it's the Hesperus, the wreck of the Hesperus. It's just a ripping watercolour. It is signed lower right, but the signature's faded. Big Nora Walsh oil painting. It's pretty typical for her. Just a little sort of landscape with a little red roofed house in the background. He's a ripper though, the Ronnie Marshall. And this is nice. Evelyn Redgrave, English artist. Really sweet little watercolour. Heightened with the gouache body colour. So she's been at the Royal Academy. It's just in a beautiful frame. It's just a lovely bit. Rick Elliott, another great oil painting. The Lady's Hairdresser. Great bit from the 1970s, 80s. And this is a really interesting big Frank Harding watercolour. He paints sort of very much in the style of Pro Hart these days. This is an early example. It's like an old ghost town, Sofala or something like that. It is signed lower right. It's just a ripper. And then we've got another big mixed lot of Australian pottery. You got Bendigo, Remude, John Campbell. I like these Bendigo brick kiln ashtrays. They're pretty cool. All right, some more music ephemera. Another nice little mixed lot of china. Dalton, Shelley, Ainsley. A little group with the little Murano clown. He's got a little bit off his collar, but that little Bakelite thermos is nice. And then you got barrels and jars. More little oil lamps and burners. Another nice little collection of light and lampshades. We've got two more nice oil lamps. Lovely big hand-painted sunflower pine panel, which is signed lower right. It's just hard to make it out. This is a nice lot of Oz pottery. Arthur Warren vase, Arthur Warren platter. Little unsigned vase, which is just really nice. And then you've got the chicken from hell. Well, that's what we've been calling it. It's fantastic, all hand-built. There is a nice little monogram you can see in that little bottom sort of section there. Looks to be an M. He's just fantastic. Two more oil lamps. You got two big kerosene sort of burners, heaters. Two more oil lamps, another lovely big light shade. Nice big directional spotlight. All the crystal decanters on a really quite a nice tray with the ebony base. Scales and a cooker kettle. Hawthorn footy-shaped clock radio and an old tennis ball box. Another nice little collection of Victorian coloured glass oil lamps or finger lamps. And this is a nice lot of Jackman Australian pottery. We've got a bit of their stuff in. It's just really quite nice, and it's just interesting to see the difference, you know. Really kind of like this sort of thing. It's just gutsy. A little flea bite here and there on some of these pieces, I think. The Ericsson Ericaphon, some Constable T Bears. These are a nice little pair of framed little oh, they're actually little oil paintings. Or the top one is. The bottom one's looks to be a little watercolour. Of the bullfighter, the matador, and the flamenco dancer. And then we've got another nice little lot with a little Lithgow lamp, little oil lamp with the kookaburras around the bottom. And some nice little pair of salt and peps and a little perfume bottle. Lovely walking stick with the goat horn sort of handle on the top and a bit of fur. And there's a little bit of text wrapped around it as well. Unusual big oriental lacquerware sort of basket and a stand. And this is a cool bit. The big May Day 1989 Trades Hall poster. Socialism ends exploitation. There you go. There you go. A couple of nice little mirrors. I kind of like the little shelf one. This is a nice group lot with a deco barometer and all these nice sort of 1930s oak sort of barrels, comports, and another nice little enamelled cooking pot to go with them. Some more Jackman Australian pottery. Another nice collection of glass with some Victorian style sort of curls. Another lot of glass, a little mixed group lot with the oriental figures, the Italian figure, the little mermaid wall plaque and a couple of nice little half dolls, tea cozy dolls. Invalid feeders and moustache cups. Another nice mixed collection of coloured glass. And then we've got a gong that works. Nice little inkwell and another nice oil lamp. Another nice collection of glass with Victorian ruby. You got the Davidson's cloud glass and a nice bit of acrylic. Sort of arts and crafts. There is a bit of damage on that, unfortunately. It's a shame. It's a bloody nice bit. 3 more oil lamps, blue and white china. Big lot of Australian and other pottery, including the Mattei Brothers crinoline lady plasterware figure. 2 more big brass oil burners, heaters. Another group lot with cruet, spirit stands and milk bottles and glass. Nice old cassette deck with a little Coca-Cola radio. Box in here with gloves and lanterns and clocks and things. Another nice lot of CDs. These are all Australian artists. They're all promotional singles, albums, Akadaka, Hoodoo Gurus, Kylie Minogue, Powderfinger, In Excess. A lot of Aboriginal little sort of implements, tapping sticks and boomerangs, and you've got those nice bits of pottery as well. Another nice collection of Jackman Australian pottery. Lions Club desk stand with some nice little letter openers and other inkwells. Another nice group lot of glass and crystal. Bugs Bunny and Raggedy Ann and Andy. The Bugs Bunny battery cover's on it. The Raggedy Ann and Andy isn't, but it's exactly the same. These are good cassette tapes, Rare Things, The Beatles, Magical Mystery Tour and Other Splendid Hits, which is an Australian one from the World Cassette. Is the label, quite a rare piece, plus Jimi Hendrix as well. Again, Australian. Star Trek's label for Polydor. It's got a bit of liquid paper across his faces, but the Beatles one's quite rare. And this is another good little lot of, again, sort of promotional CDs and stuff. Rock and Roll Swindle, Sex Pistols, Dead Kennedys, Pearl Jam, Placebo. There's some cool stuff in amongst there. Some more nice light shades. Another nice collection of Australian pottery. 2 more nice bits of Jackman pottery. Kind of like that unglazed one, or it's almost a bit burnished around the bottom there. Plus this other one as well with the nice sort of triangular sort of incisions. There you go. It's a little bit sort of mottled glaze around the front. Some more nice Victorian ruby glass shades. Then we've got a lovely little crumb tray and brush with a sweet little cedar shelf and a matchstick table. Carnival glass. Vic Greenaway and Derek Smith. Melrose, Bendigo, Regal Mashman, Remude. Other nice big lot, plus that nice little match striker. Classical EP, tea set, and some other nice things. Lovely old wine bottle coaster. More glass Victorian pans, more Victorian ruby glass, and a couple of nice bits of crystal as well. Some more crystal. Laurie Floss, nice little bit of Australian pottery. This stuff is overlooked. It's pretty crazy the fact that they've actually made this and it's still in one piece. Some more nice bits of Jackman. Really like this little vase. It's a bit sort of plain on one side, then you keep spinning it around and it is absolutely fantastic with all this sort of colour graphic sort of decoration. Sue Hicks possum. Some more Victorian glassy pern trumpets, more Bendigo jugs. And then we're down the bottom, we've got another lovely oil lamp with that nice brass and marble base. Another Victorian ruby glass bowl oil lamp. Lovely big bit of, I think it's Humster. Pam Stupley, something like that. It's just really quite nice with that celadon glaze and the gum nut and gum leaves. Stockley, Pam Stockley or something. Another nice lot of coloured glass. You got that lovely drink set. Really nice Art Deco tray over the back and the really kind of nice little Art Deco butterfly candlesticks with their matching tray with that sort of weird bluey sort of colour. Another beautiful writing box, another lovely Tantalus set. You can see that it's got the key and it's pretty good. They're all pretty much the matching decanters. Nice Johnny Campbell float bowl with the flower aid, all original in great nick. Really nice lot of Wedgwood. Little Beswick mouse with the little hanging cats. One of them's probably Beswick, the other one probably isn't. Think this one's Beswick, we think that one probably isn't. 2 more nice trumpet vases. Unusual bit of Swarovski crystal, large bowl with that their swan in the middle. All these weird sort of, they remind me of bloody Fusiliers badges, like a bomb exploding. And there's little dimpled feet, so it's standing on feet which are incorporated. There's 8 feet, so there's 8 of those little circles on the top. It's just a lovely bit, quite unusual. Uranium glass, or the flower on the front of the vase is uranium glass. The 2 trumpets are, but they've all got damage. You can see one petal is off that flower. The nice little lot of coloured glass. The Murano jug's got a bit of damage as well, but the other little cruets are nice, kind of like that bright orange one. And it looks good with the Quinlan Lady bookends behind it. And then we've got Remude, A.M. Boyd, Wedgwood, big French uranium glass hand-blown jug. Really nice green glass drink set. Lovely pair of the unmarked pottery pouting pigeon bookends. And this is a ripper bit as well of Martin Boyd, the big hand-painted Aboriginal hunter. And this is a really lovely bit of Australian pottery, Raku fired. It looks to be marked to the base, Rockley Bank, and then it says Raku. And then there's another little mark as well, which I'm guessing is the potter's symbol. Rockley Bank, I think, is a little sort of little arts, little pottery sort of arty sort of centre up in a town of Rockley up in New South Wales. And I think they use the old bank building as a little place, as a little sort of studio or something along those lines. It's just a great bit of Raku, beautiful colours and everything. Anyway, guys, hopefully you saw something you liked. Be good. See you tomorrow night.